going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August,
An entanglement, an entanglement.
an entanglement with August. I got into an entanglement with August,
An entanglement.
with August, with August, with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August,
An entanglement.
with August, with August, August. Entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're here for another video. This is something special. This is something that everybody been talking about, and I think since me and her, Tasha we've been talking about it for a while. We figured we just gonna give our own opinion about it. So for some odd reason, for a trending topic, the video was very hard to find. So luckily, Twitter never disappoints. Somebody has it. So we got it right here. Let's get it started. We're gonna watch it and we're gonna discuss. Entanglement.
Yeah.
I think it was about 4 years ago. Started a friendship with August. And we actually became really good friends. And it all started with him just needing some help. You know, me wanting to help his health, his mental state.
Because for me, that was the thing when Aug first came around, he was really sick.
He was really sick, yeah.
And the outpouring for him from our family was initially about his health.
Yeah. And I mean, we found all those different resources, you know, to help pull him through. And from there, you know, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And we decided...
I was done with your ass.
Yeah, you kicked me to the curb.
I was done with you.
Yeah.
Marriages have that, though. Marriages have that.
Yeah, we basically, we broke up.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy, and I'll figure out how to make myself happy.
Well, at that particular...
All right, so I remember something like that because I do remember about 3 or 4 years ago, she, in fact, was doing like rock music performances and stuff.
Oh yeah, when she was trying to be like a rock artist.
Yeah.
I do remember that too.
I think it was during that time when she was doing that, because that was like 2016. And she
When
was.
did they get married though?
They got married.
Like
In the 90s?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Yeah, it may be around that time. But then that may be around that time when they announced that they had an open marriage. So.
I don't remember when they had an open marriage, announced that, but yeah.
particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah, I really felt like we could be over. You know?
We were over.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, you know, I think from there, you know, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement with August. And one thing I want to get clear about and clean up, one of the things that was kind of swirling in the press about you giving permission, which is, you know, the only person that can give permission in that particular circumstance is myself.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But what August was probably trying to communicate, because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission, because we were separated amicably.
Yeah.
And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker, which he's not.
I think, so, I mean, because this is...
Is that them saying open marriage in kind of like a technical term?
Yeah, because he knew that and she said they was separated, but she's trying to say like, oh, how he was trying to proceed. He's not a boy, he's a very grown man.
Yeah.
And whatever she was communicating with him, he takes that from her. It's not from Will.
No, of course
not.
not.
To do with him.
Yeah.
It's your red table, and you like brought yourself to the red table. I think you need to say clearly what happened.
As far as what?
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship, absolutely. I was in a lot of pain, and I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. Mm-hmm. I would definitely say we did everything that we could to get away from each other, only to realize that that wasn't possible.
So we come to the red table. So I'm in the Jada position right now. So, you know, you, during that time, launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. It had been so long since I felt good. And it was really a joy to just help heal somebody.
Yeah.
I think that has a lot to do with my codependency, which is another thing that I had to learn to break in this cycle. Just that idea of needing to fix and being drawn to people that need help, whether it's your health or whether it's your addictions. There's something about that childhood trauma that feels as though it can be fixed through fixing people versus fixing me.
Yeah.
And I think that that whole process with Og really showed me that and taught me that.
I don't understand it.
You don't understand?
No, like, okay, she's helping him fix his addictions, issues, but at the same time, how does a relationship or entanglement comes into that when he got problems?
Well, she said she wanted to just feel good. So
what does feel good like? Is it?
For some reason, when she said feel good, I thought about Monsters Ball.
Sexually?
I don't know why. Cause that's just such an iconic line. So any woman that like will tell me, I just want somebody to make me feel good. Like
no, I mean, feel good can mean a number of things as far as with a woman.
Of course.
Okay, and I think it's something new. It's something new. He's young. He probably got a little swagger in him that she like. Yes, you know all his problems and stuff, but she ended up liking him.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm really grateful for that lesson.
I feel like that husband, like I'm with you at the press conference. I'm that husband. Now I got to be with you at the press conference while you like tell the world about your transgressions. Like I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
Well, you know, I definitely understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. Through that particular journey, I learned so much about myself and was able to really confront a lot of emotional immaturity, emotional insecurity, and I was really able to do some really deep healing, you know, and as I came through and started to realize certain things about you and I, he decided to break all communication with me, which was totally understandable.
Right.
And I let that be and hadn't talked to him since.
Right.
So it is a little weird that all this stuff is coming out now, since this was
Yeah, because for me, this was years ago, right? You know, so the fact that it's coming up now, and I think it could feel weird for people that we're laughing and talking about it, but
It happened
it's,
so long ago.
you know, and our experiences of working through it, fighting through it, talking through it, and therapizing
Right.
through it. I think that the why now is weird.
Yeah. When I say it's been a huge healing on my life, and just what I had to confront and discover,
Yeah.
you know, about myself, the ugly truths and the beauty. So it was something that I felt like wasn't really ready to be discussed because it hadn't been that healing, because he hasn't wanted to, you know, Og and I haven't talked in so long. You know what I mean? So I don't know. This all seemed very strange, you know. But I'm grateful for the journey that you and I have had together. Because I feel like there are a lot of couples that go through those periods. And a lot of couples that have to separate and think it's over. And, you know, the one thing I'll say about you and I is that there's never been secrets.
Right. We came together young, and we were both broken in our own ways, and to be able to make mistakes without the fear of losing your family is so critical.
Yeah. It's the idea of any relationship and trying to get to deeper understanding of love is going to be forged in fire.
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
Yeah.
And I think that one of the things that I'm deeply grateful in this whole process between you and I is that
I'm really trying to understand. That's why I'm not saying anything as they speaking.
Okay.
Because the kind of the way they use their words seems like you really have to like kind of just sit and just listen. Because it's like deep healing, the ugly truth. I was broken without no context. What was that?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out like what's the concept.
They're not gonna.
Well, of course they're not going to discuss that, but I'm trying to read between the lines.
Oh yeah.
So that's
I think that, you know, from as Jada was talking, it was like I was going through something. August had his list of world issues he was going through. So it was like they kind of medicated each other of what they was going through. And, you know, I guess they were just talking about it because since nobody from the media didn't
nobody didn't know about it till he came out with it.
Yeah. But as we listen now, since it's, you know, new to us and old to them.
Yeah.
And as we still listen to it, is, you know, he still hurt obviously because he's coming out.
Yeah, but for him, but the weird thing is that he broke contact. So how are you still hurt if you broke contact?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure, like, you know, me and you, and before we met, we had to break contact with people.
Right.
And that does hurt. That does hurt to go against, like, what your heart wants.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, but you do it for, I guess, the safety of yourself.
But it's like, is there you don't have permission, or like, can you just go out and do your thing when you separate? Because he told me, I'll let you go out and find your happiness and go be happy. Because clearly it wasn't
with me at that point.
At that point. So, is it okay?
I mean, we are separated, but we not divorced.
So that doesn't give you a green light.
They don't give you a green.
Into an entanglement.
That don't.
I don't like that word.
I mean.
Well, you know what? It's how you use it.
It's how you use it. It's entanglement, but to us, well, you know, what our beliefs, it sounds like soul tie.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It's a soul tie. Or you just got into a situation.
Because if he hadn't broke out,
nobody would be even
if
making
he would have
this
stopped
video.
contact with her, she probably still would have been kicking him in. if he decides I don't want to do this no more.
Good question.
Remember, you know, she said, she was like, he stopped talking to me.
Yeah. Thank
We have really gotten to that new place
Yes.
of unconditional love.
Because I wasn't sure I was ever going to speak to you again.
I know.
Yeah, like the fact that I'm speaking to you again is a miracle.
I would agree.
No, but it ain't for the weak at heart. There's just certain things that you have to go through, and it's like.
And I wish, you know, I wish that wasn't the case. I do. I wish that wasn't the case.
I sure wish it could be all magic and miracles.
Yeah. You got to go through some to get the answers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm just happy because I definitely believe that you and I, we never, ever, ever thought that we would make it back.
Yeah, there's a real power in just knowing somebody's riding with you no matter what.
Yeah.
And you really can't know that
Until you go
through some stuff, you know. I don't want to go through this no more.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
Yeah. I'm going to get you back first, and then...
You're going to get me back. I think you've gotten me back. I think we're good on that, okay?
Okay, that's probably true.
You know, but... and I don't think it's about getting anybody back.
No, for me it is.
Okay. I'll give you that petty if that's what you want.
Wait.
But, you know, I would definitely say...
Wait. Now, everybody say they not in the open mask.
Yeah.
How could you not read that?
Yeah.
Will been getting it, and Will been getting it in. Well, God knows who.
Exactly.
I don't want to speak on that. I ain't gonna speak on nothing I don't know. But from what that sounds like, something else going on.
And some tit for tat type stuff. You can see the energy like the tit
Yeah.
for tat, like
It's
It's
just
a weird
part of
energy
it.
between them.
You know, if you expect to be with somebody for a lifetime.
25 years and counting.
We ride together.
We die together.
Bad marriage for life.
That's a topic.
That's terrible.
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
But yeah, it's just part of the journey.
I told you the first year we were married
What'd you tell me?
that I can love you through anything.
And I didn't believe you.
Yeah.
If somebody looked through a crystal ball and said, this, and this is gonna happen, I'd be like, no way.
Yeah.
Alright, that's the end of the video. That is the end.
What y'all think?
What y'all think, man?
Does entanglement mean okay?
To give up the cakes. Does entanglement mean to give up the cakes? If say we get married and we separate, that don't give me permission to go smash.
No, it does not. People got core values of marriage differently, you know, and it happens a lot.
Yeah.
It happens a lot in marriages, and where separating means I can go
Do whatever, do this.
but legally on paper, you're still
Legally on paper, spiritually,
everything.
like, you know, her and I, we believe that there's a spiritual tie to whoever you've been with throughout your life. So, people or that you slept with and stuff like that, that could be affecting who you are right now. You know,
And even make the dating cycle hard,
Yeah.
like to transition to marriage because stuff like that.
Mhm.
You know, but like it is old to them, new to us. So we like,
Wow, Will,
trash.
you know, people like Will and Jada, you know what I'm saying, the prototypical, like one of the, if not the most successful relationships, because we've never heard their ups and downs. We've never heard much of anything bad from them in their whole entire marriage since they've been together. You know what I'm saying? It's been all storybook from what they have had us perceive. So we just, you know, for people to hear this 25 years later, of course, most grown folks are not surprised, because this is what you go through in marriage. This is what happens in marriage. You know, you go through ups and downs, but does that give you the green light to go give up the cakes? And no. If me and Tasha get married and she ends up being Miss Mugetsu on paper, and we separate, that don't mean she get to go watch anime and chill with somebody else.
It's all about. We ain't gonna say marriage is easy, because I might get but that's a lot. That's a lot.
That's
like
a
just
lot.
to ingest that, watching that, like you can tell that their marriage literally been to the top of the mountain, and it's probably still toxic and jacked up. But like I said, maybe it's just their families to set up all the stuff.
Yeah. So what do y'all think, man? You know what I'm saying? I know my boy Goodwill got a good he gonna post by the good. Yeah. Hey, listen.
His marriage is good.
Listen, if Goodwill can make me laugh in the comments, I'm telling you, Tasha gonna cook him when we get to Florida.
I ain't cooking him nothing.
He gonna cook him and his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a 2-piece with a biscuit, and then so you'll have your chicken, brother. Okay? You know what I'm saying? But post your comments down below. Let me know what y'all think about this. What's y'all impression? We've given up our advice, not even advice, but just our impression of it. But we'll see you guys at another. We might do more stuff like this. It's not often that she comes here. So somebody's gonna have to start driving.
Well, we can do it at my house.
Yeah, we could. But you know, my setup is better. Woo! Alright. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna see you guys at the next reaction. Y'all know the slogan, man. Right, Tasha?
Right!
See you.